Elf Village Battle 4! This time from the perspective of Ronant, that one super cool magician guy that everybody loves. Um, I say that kind of weirdly, but no, he's great. The barrier is broken and the army begins to advance. However, the way the barrier breaks is a sense of incongruity. Teacher, what's wrong? Did you see how the barrier breaks just now? As expected, did teacher also feel unnatural? There's no way I can't see through it when you can see through it. Even my foolish apprentice has the sense of incongruity, so it's certain. That doesn't seem to be destroyed by the great magic prepared by here. Although that great magic was an advanced magic formula that even I don't know, the abilities of the magicians who handle it are poor. Although it's said that they are the magicians of the church, I can only see that they are swung around by that magic with that skill. However, then what causes the barrier to break? At the moment when the magic hit the barrier directly, a different shock seemed to be added to the barrier. If that's the case, is there something that's acting as well as us? The purpose? Is it the elves as faint to pretend so? If that's the case, it's dangerous to continue marching, but... We will take a separate actions from the main army from here. Come. What? Teacher? Don't worry, that idiot Yugo doesn't see the hole. Even if we take separate actions, he won't notice it. Is it such a problem? I think I will at least leave a messenger. There! My intuition is saying it. I must confirm the mysterious existence that destroyed the barrier. Then there's no need to hesitate. From the way the barrier breaks, I calculate backward the approximate position. We begin marching to there. However, we receive continuously attacks from everywhere in the forest, and we were confined quickly. The elves shot magic and arrows from the gap of the trees. I see. Even though our footing is bad, the march can't advance, they have the upper hand by using the trees. This means that the whole forest is a huge trap. Teacher, don't feel admired, and please do something! The apprentices fight back the elves' magic desperately. The progress of the battle is equal. Although there's damage here, there's no dropouts among the foolish apprentices. I'm slightly disappointed. Elves are only to this extent, huh? Teacher, do you hear what I'm saying? If the elves are excluded, the whole world's strongest magician. The world's strongest magician. He's the world's strongest, whatever. Although that's my present evaluation, I'm made to realize that the evaluation was wrong after looking at the elves, actually. Are the elves the world's strongest magician? I don't know. It's a good evidence that they can fight. They can only fight with the foolish apprentices as an equal degree. Elves are not my enemy. I construct magic. Activate. An elf. An elf is shot through by my magic and dies. Are you satisfied with this? Yes. I annihilate the elves and begin to walk in silent forest again. What speed of magic construction? Although there's that too, is it possible to create that amount of magic instantly? No, in the first place, that magic should not have the function of pursuit. To apply additional effect in the magic, that person is a genius after all. It's deplorable that they are excited about a child's play at this level. I prevent the flown magic. I see, quite a power. The dexterity is different from the elves who I annihilated just now. Reinforcement, huh? I confirm it with 1,000 Miles Eye. Similar to the elves just now, the strategy that makes the trees as the shield and attack from a long distance is unchanged. This is a slightly intense opponent for the apprentices. Well, let's get a little serious. I construct magic. The number is 10 times of just now. The power is double. Because there's a distance, I raise the pursuit function. Although I understood that the elves hold their breath, there's no reason to show mercy. The magic I shot pierced the elves' body. Magic I shot pierced the elves' bodies. Although some of them deploy defensive magic, they are pierced together with the magic. Although some of them shoot magic to offset it, it's pierced without being able to offset it. Although some of them would try to avoid it and escape, they are caught up by the pursuing magic. I transfer. In front of me, who transferred, is the one among the elves who prevented my magic. However, it was not completely prevented, and the body was covered in blood. Even the transfer is mastered, you monster. I'm not a monster, you are only weak. Bullshit. The elf exerts his last strength and constructs magic. Slow. The activation of my magic that starts after that was faster, and the elf dies easily. It's splendid. Nonsense. Even if you defeat an opponent of this degree, there's nothing that can be boasted. It's the elves, you know? It's said that they far exceed the humans if it's the magic skill. It's only the teacher who can slaughter easily like this. If it's that person, they can be killed more easily. If it's this, the recent hero is more stronger. Teacher, why did you withdraw at that time? I think a little to the apprentice's question. Certainly, like my apprentices sees through my mind, I might win if I use all my power. Although, if it's me alone, the winning rate is half. If I match with my apprentices, we might be able to win. However, I didn't intend to make that bet. I'm also naive. I didn't want to see the appearance of my apprentices dying, and also the appearance of the hero dying. I have one apprentice. The apprentice who I was not able to finish bringing up with this hand because of the political thing and various ties. The period that we were together is only 13 days, an owner of talent that might develop more if I put him nearby. although that fought mainly with a sword. If I had to say it, that had talent in magic. That's why, if I raise him with his hand, he might not be defeated by the demons. All of these are not assumptions. There was hardly anything that can be taught in 13 days. But still, the previous hero, Julius, is my apprentice without a doubt. In fact, it's a fact that I'm told to teach him by that person. However, after I begin to teach people, I feel that I've found something important. Did that person foresee this to come? I don't know. I can't foresee that person's real intention. I was able to confirm that the younger brother of my ex-apprentice grew up splendidly, and if one were to say that the feeling of guilt that I didn't lead Julius properly fade, it's different. But there was an emotional thing. That's why there was no choice of fighting in that place. It's a whim. I made it suitably to deceive the real intention. Well, if I meet with that hero next time, it might be good to train him a little serious. Although a defeat is certain if it's pure power, if I'm not obsessed with winning, there are many ways to do it. I could be able to teach him that there's also a way to fight without losing. Although I don't know whether we will meet again or not, for the time being, the first thing to do is to survive this battlefield. Yay! I like this guy. He's cool. I also figured out pretty quick he was talking about Julius. But no, somebody is helping the army or something. Somebody cast a different type of magic. Somebody really, really, really powerful, apparently. So that's fun.